Tito Jackson, a member of the Jackson 5, has died at age 70, according to Entertainment Tonight. His cause of death was not released, but a longtime family friend believes that Jackson suffered a heart attack. Tito Jackson, born Toriano Adoril Jackson on October 15, 1953, in Gary, Indiana, is best known as a member of the legendary family group the Jackson 5. He is the third-born son in the Jackson family, and his contributions to music, especially as a guitarist and vocalist, have played a significant role in the rise of the Jackson family to global fame. Although he is less publicly visible than his brothers Michael and Jermaine, Tito has had a successful career in his own right, both as part of the Jackson 5 and later as a solo artist. Here's a look at Tito's life, music, fame, family, and romantic relationships. Early life and musical beginnings. Tito grew up in a large family in Gary, Indiana, where music was always a central part of life. The Jackson family was led by their strict father, Joe Jackson, who recognized the musical talents of his children early on. Tito, along with his brothers Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael, formed the core of the Jackson 5 in the early 1960s. Tito's journey into music began when he secretly played his father's guitar, despite not having permission. His father discovered Tito's skills when the guitar string broke, and instead of being angry, Joe bought Tito his own guitar, recognizing his potential. This marked the start of Tito's musical career and his role as the guitarist in what would become one of the most famous musical groups in history. The Jackson 5, rise to fame. Tito was an integral part of the Jackson 5, which formed in 1964. The group quickly gained a reputation for their high-energy performances and intricate harmonies, with young Michael Jackson as the lead vocalist. Berry Gordy signed the group to Motown Records in 1969, and their career skyrocketed. Key albums and hits with the Jackson 5, I Want You Back, 1969, the group's first major hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. This song was followed by other chart toppers like ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There. Dancing Machine, 1974, Tito's rhythmic guitar skills added depth to the group's sound, particularly on funkier hits like Dancing Machine, which popularized the robot dance. During their time with Motown, Tito's guitar playing skills and vocals were essential in creating the Jackson 5's distinctive sound, a fusion of soul, R&B, pop, and funk. By the mid-1970s, the group was one of the most famous bands in the world, making Tito and his siblings household names. After leaving Motown in 1975, the Jackson 5, renamed the Jacksons due to Motown owning the rights to their original name, continued their success under Epic Records, where they wrote and produced more of their own material. Tito Jackson is survived by his 3 sons, Taj, Terrell and TJ, his mom, Catherine, and his siblings Rebby, Jackie, Jermaine, LaToya, Marlon, Randy, and Janet Jackson. He was preceded in death by his father, Joe, and siblings Brandon, who died shortly after birth, and Michael, who died in 2009.